Hi, I'm bibi-jane. I'm a 26-year-old that doesn't know how to ride a bike. And I live in the Netherlands, which is home to more bikes than people. Biking is kind of what they do here. And after living here for 8 years and convincing myself that I'll never learn, I'm giving myself 3 days to learn. Meet Luna. Luna is a second-hand bike that I bought without test driving because there was no way I was going to admit to that nice salesman that I cannot ride a bike. I bought Luna 2 months ago, and ever since, she's just been rotting in the storage space. She has seen daylight a couple of times, and that looked something like this. Are we recording? Alright. So it will be my boyfriend in the front, me in the back, and then at some point he'll turn into like a parking lot or a quiet area, and he'll get off and look at me and tell me it's time to practice BB. And then I'll kind of like pretend to bike, but I can only do like an ish straight line. I can't turn or anything like that. He'll tell me we need to practice the turns. We have a lot of work to do, but then I just get off and I tell him I'm done for today and we head home, so. But my passenger princess days are over. Okay, so this is the game plan. The main goal is to be able to bike from my home to my local thrift store, which is about a 12-minute bike ride, but most importantly, it requires me to bike on the road. In order to be ready for the road, we need to master 3 things. Number 1, small pathways. Number 2, making turns. And number 3, feeling confident while doing all that. Sounds like a plan? Let's go. Okay, the weather is starting to look really bad.
Storms are normal for this time of year, but Kieran looks like a wild one.
Yeah, so day 1 of practicing didn't really go as planned, but today's a new day. Right foot first. Walk forward, big smile. My practicing field is basically this really long, broad, quiet bike lane, and there's usually no one there. I see people coming. Oh, there is. And everything seemed to be going fine until I saw a biker coming my way. Just stay on the side, just stay on your side, really just relax, slowly. I figured, while we're at it, let's just tackle skill number 2, turning. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't fucking do it, I can do it, no, I can't. Walking this one. And as I expected, it wasn't going. Attempt to learn how to turn 507. I don't even know. Can't do it. I can't fucking do it. Every time I just freak out. I see the turn and I freak out, especially if there's people watching. And the more turns I missed, the less confident I started to feel. Even he can do it. And then it started to rain. I am not enjoying this at all. Constant anxiety. Heart is like racing. I'm getting wet. My legs hurt. As I was biking through the rain, I figured that I might be afraid to fail. Afraid to make that turn and fall on the ground and for people around me to see that she's a 26-year-old that can't bike. But then I realized if I don't try, I'll always be that 26-year-old that can't bike. So I tried. And I did it. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. So I tried again. I can do this, I can do this. Let's go, let's go. And I did it again. In my head I made it seem so complicated, but it's not that complicated. I can do this. It gave me the confident boost that I needed, and even though there was still a lot to be done and we only had 1 more day of practicing, I figured we could check out skill number 1. Alright, day 2 of practicing, aka the last day. Let's go. My honestly regrets from yesterday. I was feeling pretty confident after yesterday. I mean, I made a few good turns, so I just expected that today I was just gonna master it all. What was that? That was not it. That was not it. But the funny thing about learning how to bike as a 20-something-year-old is that I'm being faced with lessons that don't just apply to biking, but also to life. Woo. Let's I'm learning that it takes time to get good. No matter what new skill you're trying to get good at, there is no shortcut. It just takes you showing up and doing that thing over and over. And you need to admit that you suck. You're gonna suck when you start, but you need to trust the process, and you need to trust that if you keep trying, if you keep going at it, you're gonna get good. After a while, I felt like I could finally start enjoying the bike ride. I mean, in the beginning, it was just all my focus and energy was going on the actual biking, but now I could kind of look at my surroundings and take it all in. Until it started to rain again, of course. Is it fucking raining again? Forever biking in the fucking rain. Holy shit. Yeah. No, the rain didn't stop. It's raining still right now, so. Today's the day. I was procrastinating all day. I came up with 1,000 excuses why I shouldn't do it today. Maybe I should do it next week. Maybe I should get one more practice day. But here we are. I was really nervous. I walked a bit and then I stood on my bike. And the moment I started biking, I thought, what the hell, we're actually doing this. We're actually doing this. We're actually here. I mean, 3 days ago, I still couldn't even make a turn. And now here I am on the road with cars and other bike people. And I thought it was going pretty good. I was feeling pretty confident. But then I saw a roundabout. Okay, we're coming to a roundabout. I wasn't really a fan of the roundabout, no. Okay. I'm gonna walk it. Oh, that's so embarrassing to me. It's so fucking embarrassing. I felt so embarrassed. Probably no one was looking at me, but I felt like there were 1,000 eyes on me. But that's okay. Okay, that's good. On my way, all I could think about was how freeing this moment was. I don't have my driver's license, so this was my first time transporting myself on the road. My first time participating in traffic as a non-pedestrian. I've been depending on people to get anywhere for as long as I can remember, for 26 years of my life, and this was the first time that I wasn't, and I think that's why I felt so free and alive. I was really happy. I think this feeling is a product of looking past any excuses and just doing it. I've been living here for 8 years and I've spent so many time coming up with excuses why I shouldn't learn how to bike and why I shouldn't get over this fear of biking. I fucking did it. I can't believe it. I was too old to learn. I didn't have time. The weather was bad. I'm gonna park my bike for the very first time. Oh my god. How do you even do this? Your mind will always find a reason or an excuse why you shouldn't do something. I just left the thrift store and I didn't buy anything, and that's never happened before, literally never. But I was just so excited about the fact that I can bike, and I was thinking about all the new places I can visit now, but I really learned that I'd rather regret doing something than not doing it. Like, I'd rather regret trying to learn how to bike, fall and break my arm than regret never trying. I feel like this is the start of something great. I think biking is just the beginning. I mean, the same thing applies to this YouTube video. I've spent so many years daydreaming about making exactly this type of video. And I came up with the same excuses. I didn't have the right equipment, I didn't have the time. Endless of excuses. Right foot first. Look forward, big smile. Oh, I can't do it, I can do this, I can do this. Let's go. I actually lost almost all of my audio files for this video, including all the times that I was riding on a bike. I cried for a good 5 minutes, and then I thought, okay, I can sit here and continue crying, or I can get up and edit the video and create the best video I can possibly do with the footage I have. And that's what I did, and I'm glad I did. And just like biking, I feel like this is the start of something great. So subscribe to the channel if you liked this video, and I'll see you for the next one.